on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Before it's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank, but he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. He's able to find Wallace. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones, flushed out right. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. From the gun, Jones. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, flush to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Here's Jones on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Eluding the pressure right. Able to find Turner. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to get to Rhodes, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light.
He's got a man, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Vegas. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. And again this time to the tailback. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
29-yard line.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Jets will recover. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
He lets it fly from Lockett. And this one is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Jones now to throw again. He lets it fly from Lockett. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
44-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Raiders 17. Jets 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Off play action. Jones. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Third down. And 6.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Jones. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
They're going to try and throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Jones throwing on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Jones throwing again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Raiders 17. Jets.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Steps away to his one. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
The tackle man.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
It's 4th down.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. From the gun, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his man. That's Wallace. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to Turner. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for number 45. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
1st down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 42 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's second down.
After the sack on first down, Jones, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8-ball.
And he'll be out right at the 35. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Yeah, we'll see what his offense can do. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The 25-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now they try the right side here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. Now Jones. And the Raiders have got him. An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Third and 10.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot, it fell incomplete.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Jones now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
On 2nd down now. It's Turner. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 43-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Jones hit, and the ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing in football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Back at the 23-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
He'll look to throw. They're looking for one, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Now Jones on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Taylor Muse with it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up.
We have played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jets 17.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Right at the line of
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this one is right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, push their backs clearly against the wall.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relative. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing after the interception. Jones getting this into the hands of Turner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the
throwing again on second down. Jones. Left side complete to Lockett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 47. And takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after here coming up. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Jones throwing after the interception. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete.
Jones pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Throwing on first down. Jones. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Jones now throwing on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. that he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jones going to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Now Jones operating from the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 21, 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down.
On 1st and 10. Jones. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
But it's 3rd down.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 4th down, Jones. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Jones now on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. time has run out on this football game. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you.